3:30 yet?
It's 3:15 though. It might as well be 3:30.
All right, well, it started.
It started. All right, so we're gonna have a normal intro that doesn't exist like before.
Yeah, if we stop talking about it for once.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making
Dude,
sure.
we're live.
All right, what's up, guys? This is the Otaku 18. We are back again. Podcast number 23. And we're going to be starting. We got various topics to talk about today, and we are almost at 400 subscribers. Woo! Yeah.
Clap.
I'm pretty sure you all know who we are.
Who am I?
Tune into us every week.
Who's that
dude,
guy?
You didn't even introduce me, dude.
No.
Come on, man.
The weeb. We don't need to introduce, dude. All right.
Yeah, everyone
So
knows
we're going to start off. We have 3 topics to talk about today. Number 1, what critically acclaimed anime don't you like and why? Number 2, the FUNimation and Crunchyroll announcement.
Wow, dude, you're telling them every... No, I'm just kidding.
And number 3, if you could make an anime, what would it be about? So with the first topic we are talking about in today's podcast is what critically acclaimed anime don't you think and why? That's going to start us off, and we will start with, I know if I pick Habit, he's going to say like, what? Critically acclaimed anime? So we're going to start with Blade.
Well, it's me, so you put me on the spot instead. I see how.
Wow, dude.
Dude, the question you asked when you said it was like, right. What critically acclaimed anime do you think? That's what you said.
I
don't like.
No, you said that before. You didn't say anything about like.
Oh my god, doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter. For me, I know people really liked Erased. I did not like Erased. Erased started off very good for me. I enjoyed the first couple episodes of it. I actually went and read the manga to just kind of see what the hype was about in the manga terms and stuff like that. And I enjoyed the manga up to like the last couple of chapters, which I thought were kind of generic. But overall, though, when I started watching the anime and I started following it weekly and stuff like that, I couldn't get into it. Like, I know people loved it. I know people liked all the concepts about it. They felt like it was so hard to explain certain characters and stuff like that. Who the killer was, like that was one of the big mysteries. I'm like, dude, it's right there. There he is, right there.
He's in the opening too.
Your killer is in the literal opening of this whole show, and he's right there all the time. There's only 3 people to choose from: the main character, this guy, and this guy. Which one's gonna be the killer? Who do you think?
Spoiler.
No, but it's really like blatantly never been I don't know. I don't know why people love Erased so much. I mean, I did like the animation. The animation was nice for it,
because they're gay.
Beyond that,
bandwagoners.
What? Yeah, no, that's true though. Many people are bandwagoners when it comes to a lot of things. But overall, I really didn't feel it was that great. So I mean, it wasn't. Was it horrible? No, I'm not gonna say it's horrible. I just don't think it was the anime of the year, as some people put it, or the anime of the season, or I don't think it was even.
You know what, Blade? You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah, I know. I'm always entitled to my wrong opinion.
No, I'm just kidding.
But that's it for me. Yeah, your turn.
My turn?
I put it out to you. I became host. I put it out to you.
Go ahead.
Well, Naruto is pretty shit.
Naruto?
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, but is that highly acclaimed?
Yeah, it kind of is, man.
It's kind of mainstream.
It's like one of the biggest shonen, so yeah. I mean,
I don't mean it's highly acclaimed.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people who fucking like it, dude.
Okay, sorry.
That chat is. Woo!
Woo!
Well, it frickin' sucks, dude. Just sexy jutsu 20 times and that's it. There you go. There you go. Naruto first season.
What if he won the final battle with that? Like he just did.
Is that all I have to know about Naruto?
Yeah, he sexy jutsu'd the shit out of him. And then he just peeled over and they win. And then frickin' some little kid learns sexy jutsu for some reason, cause why not, dude? It wasn't enough one person knew it. Let's have a second one who knows it. And then, like, Jiraiya tries to learn how to do it, and then,
So you hate Naruto just based on the sexy Jesus?
It seems like it, right? Like, that's all you're saying.
Wow.
I hate the show because of sexy jutsu. That's it.
Not just that. It's probably because it has, like, 7 series full of frickin' fillers.
Yeah.
It's like 20 zillion fillers.
Ooh, that's a lot of series.
There's literally like 20 zillion fillers in it, dude.
There really is a lot of filler. Like I'm trying to catch up with Naruto right now, and I'm
guess
really
who's behind it? Guess what studio?
Studio Clown.
Studio Clown. Give it up for them. Woo! They always manage to fuck it up. They always manage to.
I don't know what you're on. Let me know, but Naruto was not good until the war arc. It was probably never good, actually.
The first season of Naruto was actually pretty good. I mean, up till I think Shippuden was pretty good.
Yeah.
The first part of Naruto is great.
Was
but
it?
The second part is just like, eh.
Was you professor that said that it should have ended at the pain arc? Because I kind of agree with that.
It should have. In my opinion, it should have, because
it should have ended at the pain arc. Right. So I agree with that 100%. Like, that series needed to die there, but nope. They kept going.
All the original Naruto is for is character introduction and world building, and that's it.
Yeah, but at least they did a decent job, I guess.
Like, if you know who the characters are... If you know who the characters are and someone spoiled what happens, then you don't even need to watch it. It's just pointless. Like...
I thought Habit was going to say One Punch Man.
I mean, that's pretty doo-doo, but... No, I think Naruto takes the cake, and everyone knows why, because it's frickin' doo-doo.
Niggas must hate me when I say One Punch. I scream that out so loud, by the way.
Well, yeah.
You have no idea.
Don't watch the original Naruto if you know who the characters are. You're just wasting your time. And I'll make fun of you.
Yeah.
Especially if you say it's good. So, yeah.
Oh. Alright.
It's good.
Professor?
Alright, so Memory, you're up.
My turn?
Yeah.
I don't think I've watched any anime, honestly, that like was highly acclaimed that I didn't like, but like Erased. I didn't think Erased was bad, but I didn't think it was good. So I mean, that would probably be my closest answer for that. Just because it was like really predictable, and it started out great, like Blade said, but it was just really freaking predictable, and there really wasn't anything too crazy about it, honestly. People, I guess it was crazy for the people who couldn't see somehow who the killer was the whole time, but I don't know how you wouldn't know who the killer was. But yeah, that would probably be my pick. But I didn't think it was horrible, but that's probably like my closest answer, honestly, because
who was the killer?
Yeah, because like all the anime I've watched that are like highly acclaimed, for the most part, I've liked. I'd say. So
yeah, that's fair enough. I mean,
and I still have to watch a lot of stuff, so maybe someday I'll have an answer for you.
I mean, listen, there's plenty of people that probably watch a lot of critically acclaimed stuff and feel like it's perfectly fine. I mean, that's why it's called critically acclaimed after all. But I think there are a few that sometimes people watch and they don't really fall in love with it as much as, say, other people would. Just why, you know, it's fair to say you like everything, because hey, you're up to an opinion. You could say you like everything of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard as a reviewer to say something bad about something like that, because then you just get ripped a new one, dude. So.
Yeah, well, you kind of have to get prepared for that, though. I mean, as a reviewer, you're going to face people that are going to disagree with you nonstop. I mean, we all know it here. And that's too bad. If people disagree with it, why are you listening to us then talk about it? Go listen to someone that agrees with you disliking something or liking it, whatever.
I mean, the pure fact of it, especially with when what you were saying about Erased is kind of just like a bandwagon sort of thing. One person said it was good, then another person said it was good, and then like the people with an actual brain realized it wasn't. So yeah.
Usama asked, by the way, you watch Sakamoto, right? Hey?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just asked, I guess.
What did he ask?
He asked if anyone watched it.
Oh, yeah. It's freaking hilarious. It's probably like the best fucking comedy show I've watched. One of them.
I watched the first episode of it. I have to continue watching because I really like it now. To be honest with you. That was fun as well.
What about you?
So random.
I honestly have no idea.
Wow, dude. Come on, man.
Would Fairy Tail be considered one? I don't know, but
yeah.
I mean, it's mainstream.
Yeah, it's mainstream.
Yeah. Well, I watched 20 episodes of that and I was freaking bored as hell. So I'm just going to give that as my answer. I can't get into that. So
I think a lot of people don't feel like that too.
Yeah, I mean, it does get really freaking boring. I just can't get into it. I don't know when it gets good or anything like that, but for me, the
probably over halfway through.
Yeah, probably, and I'm not gonna sit through however many episodes that is.
I'm not gonna say it's pointless to watch, but I heard the 2014 version is like even worse. So, I mean, there's like people say there's like good parts of it, you know, but as a whole, I think it's pretty slow paced and falls off.
Yeah.
For at least the first season, I don't really think it gets bad once it gets good, but if what people say about the 2014 version is actually true, then I guess there's no point in really watching it.
Right.
And I mean, if you still have a lot of stuff to watch, there's really no point, you know, especially in the shonen genre. I mean, it's definitely probably one of the weaker ones, to be honest.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I mean, when it comes to you still haven't watched like some of the 90s ones, and I feel like they're probably higher regarded than Fairy Tail is, so.
Yeah. I mean, shonen's always been a kind of thing that people either love it or hate it. Like, you never hear anyone going, I thought it was okay. No, it's always, I loved it. I hate it. It's terrible. It's the best thing ever.
I mean,
so I'm not really surprised by that.
Fairy Tail could have been better if they didn't drag it on so long, and I mean, it's understandable why. I mean,
shonen, man, every shonen series is kind of dragged on.
I mean, realistically, a shonen doesn't technically do good unless it's like pretty long running and has a bunch of filler episodes, because everyone loves filler episodes, dude. I mean, it's actually insane, but they wouldn't be there if everyone never watched them. So,
Memory, stop playing Call of Duty, for God's sake.
What?
I can hear your freaking controller.
That wasn't me.
I think that was me.
Yeah, right.
I can't do that. I can't do that at the same time.
Whoever's doing it.
I think that was me. I was typing on the keyboard, but yeah.
It's not like Memory's controller.
Fairy Tail is, I mean, not pointless to watch, but if you still have a lot of stuff to watch and don't really waste your time, more or less.
I actually have another one that
Tokyo Ghoul
Fate
second
Stay
season.
Night. No, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
The first one or the latter, like the new one?
Unlimited Blade Works.
New one.
Unlimited Blade Works.
I heard you. Gotcha.
I didn't even watch.
It looked. Don't get me wrong. The fights were fucking amazing and it looked really good, but I did not care for Shiro one bit, honestly.
Most people don't. Seems like that's like he's like Shinji Ikari from Even Young.
Dang, we automatically got a dislike from that comment, Memory.
My issue,
just like way before that, dude.
My issue is I feel like I'm probably one of the only ones who actually like him, and in Unlimited Blade Works, he's not the main character. Like, really, you know?
Right.
It's focused on another point of view, which, like, I mean, it's a different adaptation from the light novels, right? It's like
the visual novel.
Or, visual novel, sorry.
Well, I mean, because all versions of it are essentially, like, different routes in the actual visual novel.
Yeah.
That's all they are. Because there's, I think, 3 or 4.
I don't see the point in watching it if you watch Fate Stay Night, in my opinion.
No, you know what? I'll say that I agree with you up to the halfway point, because the halfway point is essentially where it goes toward the different route from the game. So, like, the first one goes a whole different route, then the new one goes down a whole different route.
It just, I can't fathom how people say Unlimited Blade Works is better than Fate Zero.
I mean,
you know, I've met so many people that said that, man. It's like weird.
Fate Zero is miles and bounds ahead of Unlimited Blade Works.
I feel like people just say that because, like, the graphics Unlimited Blade Works has, because, I mean, I'll give it that, like, it looks better than Zero and Fate Stay Night, but I don't think it's better in any means, but
in terms of story, no.
I really liked Unlimited Blade Works, mainly because I watched that first, and I've still not watched Zero, which I should probably watch at some point, but I don't know how it's going to go when I watch that, because obviously watching Unlimited Blade Works first, you're kind of going to have like a different experience probably. So I might prefer Unlimited Blade Works. Maybe, who knows? I don't know.
Fate Zero has a more.
But I watched Unlimited Blade Works when.
I'm sorry.
Cricket, what are you doing? Dying,
dude. Unlimited budget works, man. That's
yeah.
Otaku fangirl.
I mean, I was watching that. I don't know, like not that long after I got into anime, probably like a couple months after. So I was like, anything I watched was good. Really. So I mean, that's why I liked it a lot.
Watch Fate Zero and your whole opinion of Unlimited Blade Works.
I doubt it will change a lot.
Yeah, well,
honest. I liked it a lot.
I don't know.
No, I really will.
Zero is really crazy, dude.
Yeah, even if Zero is really good, I think Unlimited Blade Works is really good. I'm not going to be like, oh, Unlimited Blade Works sucks now.
Unlimited Blade Works is like.
I've met people that have said that though, and they said the same.
That doesn't happen to me at all.
Unlimited Blade Works is like the little kiddie fucking roller coaster, and then Fate Zero is the gigantic one. That's
the one that actually sends you down like a roller.
I mean,
you go these loops and stuff.
The one that actually gives you a thrill.
Fate Zero is actually like quite dark, to be honest with you, and
yeah, it's more mature.
I mean, like Fate's Day Night is really not, to be honest.
Yeah, he's a fucking little bitch.
Well,
here I want to be a hero.
Another one is the second season of Tokyo Ghoul, because, I mean, surprisingly enough, actually, quite a bit of people do like the second season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't even read the manga for it, and I don't even like the second season. I mean, like, people are probably going to be mad at me saying it, but in the second season, he's like a total puss. Like, he's one way in the first season, and then, like, he's a total queer in the second.
Yeah.
I mean...
I think a lot of people will agree that the second season was
Like, I genuinely wish I didn't watch it. Like, I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but I just think it's pointless. Like... It has no use for me that I watched it. Like, it wasn't very good. I mean, it wasn't the first season. I mean, I really didn't like...
take you anywhere.
Yeah, I really did like the first season.
Right.
But, yeah, the second season was just there. Like, it didn't really do anything to expand the story or, like, expand anything for the experience for me, to be honest.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Tokyo Ghoul Season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, trash.
For me,
I still have to take a chance with it. That's what
for me when it comes to quote-unquote critically acclaimed anime. I mean, I don't know if this is technically a critically acclaimed anime, but it does have some sort of like cult following.
Psycho 100.
No. No Game, No Life. I don't like No Game, No Life at all. I got like halfway into this.
Yeah, you're getting kicked off the podcast, mate.
I watched 6 episodes, and personally, I could not get into it.
Dude, I freaking love No Game,
I love No Game, No Life too.
The animation is very abstract, which I like about No Game, No Life.
Very colorful.
When it comes to the story, in the games are cool as well, but when it comes to the overall plot and some of the characters, like...
You just don't like Shiro because she's a lolly. Let's be honest. That's the only reason.
There's that.
Well, that's
characters you don't really care about, though. At least I don't. So, and one character, the girl with the red hair, she gets treated like trash like every single episode. So it's like, I don't think we can really care for her as a character. There's nothing other than that than her just being kicked off on the sidelines. Yeah, the story to No Game, No Life for me wasn't that great of an experience. So I'm gonna have to say that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that because and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Listen, you're obligated to your opinion.
I thought
No Game, No Life, though. I'm not going to do that, dude. No Game, No Life was so much fun because it really wasn't trying to be, I think, a crazy concept. I mean, it's just an interesting concept. What if a whole world was based solely on games? Everything, and you really didn't need a story for that. I don't think. I mean, I did like some of the concepts of the story there. But was it really 100% necessary? I don't think it was meant to be.
I mean, it's kind of like going into sports anime expecting to get a large story.
No, I didn't really see anything special about this series. So,
well,
I mean, but then again, that's my opinion. Everybody who
mean,
likes No Game No Life, I don't have a problem with that. But
yeah, I like it. I think Sora's still one of my favorite characters. He's a badass in it.
He's a genius.
I just enjoyed the little games that they had. You know what I'm talking about, the games.
Yeah.
right.
I think it's like
That's what I said. I like the strategic battles that go on, and the animation is great. I love that too. But everything else, I don't personally. For me, it just I don't know. It didn't do it for me. So.
Well, you're
Yeah, it's definitely. I just like the concept and stuff like that. Because you've got like these two smart characters. What did they call themselves? Blank or something like that, didn't they?
Yeah, Blank.
Yeah, Blank.
Yeah. And I just like the fact that it's like board games with a different spin on them, stuff like that. Card games.
I mean, I love that word game, dude. Remember that word game, Travis?
Yeah. It's definitely a good concept, I think, and I just wish we got more of the anime. I mean, we're getting a movie, aren't we? Next year? Is it next year?
This year coming, isn't it?
I
This year?
think it's at the end of this year.
Right.
No,
okay. Yeah.
Okay, I think you're right.
And hopefully that builds up to like maybe them announcing a second season or something like that. Because where it freaking left off, I'm pissed.
Madhouse.
It like loosely
Madhouse.
just let off at the end. I mean, it's like you decide what
I want to
happens.
see what happens badly.
I think a fair thing to say about like critically acclaimed anime, I feel like when you think about it, it's probably just mostly that like I guess you would call it like beginner anime, like the mainstream stuff mostly.
Right.
Because realistically, even the ongoing stuff that gets big like that you could call critically acclaimed, there's like random people who watch it, like with One Punch Man or with like Erased. You had those kids who never watched anime ever before, and they're like 10 out of 10. Like after the first episode came out.
Yeah,
and it's like
I don't know how people can automatically just give ratings on Mount and automatically review not even ended yet. Like the first one episode or two episodes come out and people already do reviews of the series and say 10 out of 10 or whatever. I don't know how people do that.
Yeah, I can't see how you can like rate it, but I can see how you can kind of like base what you're gonna think off of if you like read the manga. But I mean, Erase is a perfect example. I mean, people said the manga was pretty good and the anime just like really isn't. I mean, I'm not gonna go on like a big thing about it. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I just kind of think it's pointless, in my opinion.
Parasite was badass.
Parasite is pretty sick. I mean, I'd say that's probably like a critically acclaimed one. That's like,
I mean, it's on Toonami now.
I love the manga to Parasite too. It's good.
Oh, yeah. I want to collect that. The volumes look so nice.
They are, man. I like the art. I like just like the art coverings and all that for that. It's really nice.
I was actually really surprised how the anime adapted the manga. Like everything was pretty much to a T, except for like maybe one scene that was cut out, but it wasn't really that important to begin with. So
yeah, I was watching some manga collection video, and that they said the anime put some more kind of futuristic things on it, like phones and stuff, and the manga doesn't have that or something like that.
The manga.
Well, the manga came out like in the 90s.
Yeah.
While the anime, it's like a more modern version.
Yeah.
You know what's cool though? It's because I did read some of the manga for it. I like how even though it's a newer version of it, it still keeps really close to the story of the manga, which is very interesting. Because usually when you have such a big time gap, you're kind of afraid to put certain things in, or you kind of stick with the original time gap that series is from. And it's like, no, it's trying to be new age, but it's not really removing too much from the older stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is that everybody's? Oh
wait! I wanted to ask, to flip it around, what would you say is one anime that isn't like critically acclaimed that you guys like?
Oh, something that's not really well known, like we talked about
that you
before,
like.
though, haven't we?
Yeah, we probably have, but
we'll do it.
We'll do it. Yeah, okay.
Just a quick little thing. Just a quick. It doesn't have to be, like
kind of. What do you mean, like an underrated series you like? Should we say?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Fair
Pretty
enough,
much.
yeah.
One that isn't like big really, or one that isn't like critically acclaimed, like the other ones we were talking about.
That's a good one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with an anime I watched recently, Planet of the Beast King.
I've never heard of that.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Juosei.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's how you
something
pronounce
crazy.
it. I absolutely loved it. It's only 11 episodes, and oh my god, I loved it. I'm not going to say anything about it because, you know, some people haven't watched it, obviously, because it's kind of underrated. But I definitely loved it a lot. The characters were awesome, and I like the story of it as well. So, yeah, that's my one.
I was gonna say Kokoro Connect. I would like to be more popular. I know people are talking about it, like it exists, but it's not popular as I would hope it would be. That show is fucking amazing.
I'd probably say Gargantia or like Knights of Sidonia or some shit.
Oh, probably Genshiken. Probably Genshiken. What about Blade? You've seen Genshiken, haven't you?
I feel like I have, but I don't think I have at the same time. What's it about?
It's an anime like basically all about otakus and the otaku lifestyle and all that.
No, you know what's funny? I always put that in the back burner of the stuff I wanted to watch. I know what you're talking about. I never watched it though. Yeah, I do have to watch that because I always have that saved, and I'm like, oh shit, I always forget about it.
I seen like all the seasons.
Garo must have been reading mine. I was actually going to just mention Bento, by the way. That was weird. Bento's pretty good, yeah.
I watched Yona the Dawn not too long ago, and I feel like not a lot of people probably watch that because it was like labeled as like a shoujo. I actually feel like it's more loosely to that, just because there's actually surprisingly a lot of action in it, more than you would actually think going into it.
Right.
Like, you would genuinely not really think if you were to watch it just because it had the shoujo tag that there'd be a crazy amount of action, because, I mean, let's be honest, if the shoujo tag is on it, most likely there's not, is a pretty safe bet, but honestly, it's a pretty good watch, and I feel like I don't hear many people talk about it.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's all of us.
Is that it?
Yeah. I just wanted that to be like a quick little thing.
No, that's pretty cool. I didn't even think about that. I think
we could probably talk about that more, but
Bakano and Durarara, I think, are probably too popular, man, to really say.
Bakano and Durarara are.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, it's even light novels are coming out in America finally. Which, by the way, light novels for that are so nice. Oh god,
they are. I need to get my hands on the.
Oh man, they came with the second one, dude. It's so nice looking. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna head into the second topic, which is we're gonna be talking about the very briefly, of course, because I'm pretty sure this has already been talked about, from probably other YouTubers and stuff like that. But we're gonna be talking about the FUNimation and Crunchyroll announcement, how they're teaming up, and what this could provide, the service could provide for the future of the anime industry.
They're gonna have children soon, and you know what? Everyone's gonna be like, oh, congratulations. Oh,
yeah, they're called Crunchymation now. You could fun a Crunchy, but
what? No. Like I said before, we're not gonna be chosen to choose the names for them.
Well, on that note, we're just going to end it here, guys.
We're going to start this on up with Travis, because he recently talked about this. So.
Oh, yeah. I made a video on it. Go check it out. I'm just kidding.
That's awful.
So, I think it's a good thing. Obviously, it's going to bring more anime onto both sites. You know, they're going to license it between each other. But I mean, with the Funimation's licensing, some things that are on Crunchyroll will probably be unavailable for me, so screw you, Funimation, for that.
Damn.
Your freaking site is useless to me.
Wow.
Still, if you want to sponsor us, let us know.
Still, if you want to sponsor us, please do.
Remove Travis if we have to.
Funimation are going to probably focus more on dubs, and then Crunchyroll the subs. Honestly, I don't give a crap about dubs, as you all know, so it doesn't really bother me too much, but it's great for people that do watch dubbed anime. I just think it's an all-round good thing. I wasn't really expecting it to happen, but
I don't think anyone
it kind of just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was like, guys, we're partnering together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I'm just very surprised it took this long to like now for them to team up, because I always wondered this, but I was very surprised that this didn't happen sooner, to be honest.
I didn't think this happened at all.
Yeah,
like,
I'm actually surprised it happened.
Holy crap, haven't surprised about something? Holy moly!
Legal streaming sites for anime, so I'm just very surprised that they haven't teamed up before. So
yeah, I mean, still the issue behind that is like the logistics side of it. How do they like do money wise? Like if you just go to Crunchyroll and buy a Crunchyroll subscription, or if you go to Funimation, like how exactly that works, you know? Like obviously there's going to be some sort of increase in pay. I mean, I couldn't see it being drastic, maybe like $1 or $2 more, but I guess with that increase, you do get a lot more content, but at the same time, it's like a lot of people don't even pay for it in the first place because they don't think it's worth it. I mean, there's honestly other services that do it. I mean, there's Hulu, which, I mean, probably people argue with me, but I think there's a lot more stuff to offer from Hulu because even you get stuff outside of anime, and you also have a lot more stuff on Hulu that Crunchyroll or Funimation doesn't have, and you don't have to have two services to have it. But I guess now it kind of defeats that. I mean, it kind of makes sense in a standpoint of them like coming together, just because realistically you'd have one or the other, and I mean that was losing a lot for them, I guess.
Yeah, they did. Crunchyroll announced that they were doing some dubs like a few months ago, didn't they? So I wonder if they were like, you know, kind of sorting out the whole time from when they announced some sort of dub thing that they were talking about before, whether they knew that they were going to partner up with Funimation at some point.
Yeah.
For that, maybe.
I mean, it definitely had to be a big plan. It's not like...
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like they... Well, I mean, they came out and literally surprised everyone with the news, but they obviously were planning it out for quite a while to you know, get all these licensings done and stuff like that. Because obviously...
The owner didn't just text them and was like, yo, you trying to partner?
Yeah, but like, I mean, obviously they have done it straight off the bat. You know, they brought over Cowboy Bebop, Grimgar, what else did they bring out? Psycho Pass to Crunchyroll. I think something else as well that I can't even remember what else they brought, but they've already brought some stuff over. I can watch Grimgar and Psycho Pass, but I can't watch Cowboy Bebop. Funimation, I hate you.
Yeah,
I really do hate you for that.
I have a feeling the licensing stuff will probably be better for you soon, to be honest, with this.
Yeah, I hope so.
So that's kind of a good thing as well.
I mean, some things are like unavailable on Crunchyroll as well, but not as much. I mean, if I signed up for a Funimation account, you know, I got a trial back in the day, I couldn't watch one thing on that freaking website. It's like, everything's unavailable for your freaking thing. It's like, when I'm making my account, tell me that then.
Yeah, dude.
Tell me I can't watch crap.
What Lotus said, dude. Yo, bro, trying to collab or nah? That's what.
I mean, they just wanted to make a video together, and they were like, right, let's put anime on each site now. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't think it really, honestly, has a negative... I don't think it's going to have a negative effect. I think really all you're going to get is, like, positive, besides maybe an increase in price. I don't know who said it. I think...
By the way, Crunchyroll stated they are not increasing prices. That's what they stated, but let's see how true that is for a long time.
I don't know who just said it in the chat. Someone said it a second ago, but someone said that apparently Funimation's price went down or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, either way, I feel like with the whole merging thing, they're gonna make more money. So if anything, I don't really see the point in increasing. But like I said before, I don't really know how it's gonna work. Like if you have a Funimation account, or if you have a Crunchyroll account, what happens if they just like break off and then you're screwed? You're like, oh, I'm gonna go for a Funimation account because it's less money, and then well,
well, they can't. Dude, legally they can't keep changing prices every 2 seconds. Like you have to give announcements, and also you have to say when the change is gonna affect you and stuff like that. You can't just go, oh, it's gonna be $5 now. Oh, $10 now. Sorry.
I I think this is gonna help out a lot of YouTubers who review stuff too as well, because when it comes to like what Crunchyroll and Funimation were before, they each had their own exclusive anime, and some of us didn't have memberships to them unless you paid for both memberships.
Right.
But now that they're co-partnering, with everybody, they're
Amazon Prime. You do not need to pick up anime. Just do something else with your lives and pick up something else that's not anime. Okay.
I just want to know, like, how far back is this going when it comes to streaming services? Because we do have Cowboy Bebop on Crunchyroll now, but like, how far in anime is it gonna go? Like, are we gonna get other titles from around that same era? What,
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a full collaboration of whatever Crunchyroll and Funimation has. I mean, it's probably gonna take time for everything to
they're probably slowly gonna do it.
Travis,
I'm interested in how
sucks. Chief anime officer says
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I like Amazon Prime because it gives you like your delivery the next day. I love that. But I'm not freaking paying how much it is, like £75 a year or something like that, just to watch one freaking series.
Definitely, man.
Collaborations,
anime box sets and stuff like that. I'm curious.
Yeah, because Crunchyroll's already announced like that they're gonna be like putting out like Cabanari on like Blu-ray and all this shit.
Right. I mean, I feel like it'd be beneficial because like you can see it in a standpoint like Funimation's like, hey, we're not really good at this, so can you do this? Or like vice versa, I guess, to make it more efficient. Because realistically, Crunchyroll I don't think is very efficient when it comes to something like that, just because that's not their like priority, I mean, Funimation has had a standpoint and all that stuff for a really long time. Crunchyroll hasn't. Crunchyroll has streaming down pat, but I'd say Funimation kind of doesn't in a sense as well. So
Chief Anime Officer actually said something about that. It's true. The latency issues with Funimation sometimes, the website, it chugs sometimes, man. It's really bad. I mean, Crunchyroll does the same things occasionally, with and Travis could speak for this right here, where like for example they upload something and it's like Portuguese for a second, or it's only in 480p or standard. That happens a lot. Like even ReZero when it first came out today was only 480.
Every single day's episode, I have to wait like half an hour to watch it because there's either no subs, and then yesterday it was in freaking 480p Portuguese. I can't freaking watch this. I've got two languages, I don't understand it, and it's in awful quality. What's going on? Fire the geezer that's uploaded his freaking episode.
There's like some really old guy working like, hold on.
Is this English?
Dude, honestly, every week, like, they must have gave it to the Portuguese guy. It's like, I'm uploading it in this, man. Like, come on, every week that is. It's just a freaking joke. I'm not paying for this service where I can't watch a freaking episode until half an hour after it's freaking aired.
I mean, I look at it this way. When it comes to Funimation, I mean, realistically, they probably don't have, like, the servers and stuff that Crunchyroll has, because let's be honest, I mean, Crunchyroll doesn't really need it because they don't, Funimation doesn't really need it because they don't have a fan base, like, online like Crunchyroll does when it comes to streaming. So, maybe we'll see.
I have an easier time with Funimation's site, though.
I don't know.
That's just me, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really use Funimation like that. I have, like, a couple times, but the couple times that I had, it was kind of like, I mean, not bad, but just not as solid, I think, as Crunchyroll. So maybe we'll see some sort of benefits when it comes to that as well, like Crunchyroll helping them out. But I guess, I mean, to be honest, I see like more of beneficial stuff than negative things,
Yeah,
well, I don't think much negative stuff can come out of the...
I don't think...
The only thing that, like, I guess negative could come out of this is, like, it would put, like, other, publishing and, like, companies and stuff out of business.
Yeah. I mean,
like
I don't see
said, like,
Hulu...
Daisuke.
I don't think Hulu streams at most of its things at 480p. I mean, I think that's just you choosing to
Hulu
watch it
has
in
a-
480p.
Hulu has a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like Daisuke only has a few. Like it only has anime.
Yeah,
no,
someone
don't
said most of Hulu is broadcast in 480. I think that's just you, dude, because I'm pretty sure they announced not too long ago that they're gonna start allowing 4K for some of their stuff, kind of like
Chief Anime Officer
Netflix.
is my friend, by the way. I actually know him.
Who?
He's my friend. When I say Chief Anime Officer who said
Oh.
that's actually my friend in real life.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily true, man. Unless you're watching like something old, like the original episodes of like One Piece or like Rurouni Kenshin or something like that. Like the newer stuff, I've never really had a problem with.
It's like Netflix, man. Netflix does the same
Yeah.
shit where the older stuff is not rezzed up in anything. It's just kept in its original format. Like for example, Full Metal Alchemist, when it was on there, I don't think it's any on there anymore. But when the original was on there, it was small box, terrible quality. Same thing can be said about a lot of the older stuff in general. Otherwise on that channel,
there's nothing they can really do about that unless they like upscale it. Like there's a lot of stuff that goes into it besides, hey, let's make it 720 and render it. It doesn't really. I mean, it doesn't really work that way, unfortunately, but yeah, the older anime is in 480 because it's kind of like pointless to. Yeah, I mean, even if you render something in 720, it's still 480. I mean,
right? I remember he said this actually. He said that you got Eureka 7 on Blu-ray, right? It's still in letterbox.
Yeah,
it's got
it still has the black bars.
Right,
Yeah.
that goes to show you because Eureka 7 is not a newer show. It's old now.
I mean, back in the day, there was only square TVs and stuff. So,
I mean, it just depends on what you're watching. I mean, you can watch like Attack on Titan and stuff like that on Hulu, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, I believe they actually have most of their stuff in 1080, which is different than some streaming services. But
KNB Boss said no competition that Netflix is the only one that challenge. I don't even think Netflix can beat this kind of stream.
Well,
right now,
with anime,
Netflix doesn't have a. Netflix doesn't have that.
Netflix doesn't focus on anime.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think they could actually. That's what I'm saying is they can't beat them.
They don't have as big as a.
They pick up good anime, but they don't do like that ongoing stuff, which I feel like is kind of like the big thing that probably drives the sales of a lot of other things. Netflix isn't really driven by anime; it's driven by movies, TV shows.
Right.
I mean, in a sense, same with Hulu, but I mean, Hulu has a bigger selection than Netflix. If anything, I think Hulu would probably be the one that has an actual presence in that stuff because they do pick up some ongoing stuff.
We're gonna have giant robots if they take over as dictators. We're gonna have like FUNimation and Crunchyroll are gonna take over, create giant mechanized robots, start like just going over and we're going, you must watch this show.
Blu-rays to you.
Hey,
No, they're just gonna do what like Amazon and like I heard Domino's was doing that thing, where they're getting these droids to like these things to deliver you pizza or whatever they're doing, right?
They're doing something like that for Chipotle. It's to deliver stuff to hikers that are like stranded or something.
Yeah, I heard about that. No, but they'll probably do that with Crunchyroll Funimation. If you purchase a Blu-ray, they'll get some freaking droid to deliver you the Blu-ray. Let's go.
Dude, the thing for Chipotle is actually going on in Virginia, and I'm just wondering where the hell are you going to get stranded? Are you going to get stranded in D.C. or something? Help! I'm stuck in a neighborhood.
I mean, next year they're probably just going to announce Crunchyroll Funimation and now partnering with Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime.
Hey, dude, either way, they will make anime great again.
Dude,
anime's already like, don't say that.
What Lotus said, he was like,
no one wants play pillows.
Buddy takeover, it's not like they become evil dictators or something. If they get the rights to every single anime that ever gets released, it will be far my way. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much true. I mean, Netflix and Hulu should just focus on their TV shows and stuff like that. Crunchyroll and Funimation are like the main place for anime anyway. Yeah. So just get a subscription for there, and if they get all the anime in the world, then that's going to be the freaking best thing ever. So
I mean,
let's just be honest there.
I look at it this way. Really the only presence when it comes to ongoing stuff is genuinely Funimation and Crunchyroll. So you're not really gonna see a change. I mean, maybe like Daisuke and like Viewster probably need to like worry about stuff like that, but I mean, other companies aren't really gonna have to worry about it. I mean, Amazon Prime will still probably pick stuff up. I mean, it has the funding to do so. Hulu isn't gonna go anywhere. Netflix isn't gonna go anywhere. It's just gonna affect streaming, not full
Hulu
series.
And Netflix will never go anywhere because they focus more on the TV shows side of things, so it doesn't really matter.
If anything, I could see things with licensing, like you see like Crunchyroll and Funimation focusing on ongoing stuff versus Netflix and things like that will start swooping in and picking up dead licenses.
Yeah.
And I mean, genuinely, Netflix has done a good job of picking up things that have expired from other sites. So
right, you know, it's like everyone says, you know, there's nothing to be bad about this. This should be seen as something just amazing that it could even happen in this time period. But even more so, I can only see goodness from this happening.
I don't see it driving any company like out of business or anything like that. Not. I mean, like I said before, Daisuke probably has a little bit to worry about, but besides them, I don't see anybody else really being affected by it.
Right.
Because none of the other ones really have that stance when it comes to ongoing stuff. I mean, everything's picked up by Crunchyroll and Funimation, and then you have the three series that are picked up by somebody else.
And what's good about that, too, is that we're going to start seeing more anime being maybe even dubbed or even just in general sub.
Yeah.
That wasn't maybe released out and from... Because Funimation takes a lot of stuff. I mean, they take some of the weirdest shows out there, too.
I mean, they really pump them out. I mean, it's just because... I mean, they're, like, known for dubs. I mean, that's probably somebody might argue with me on that, but Funimation probably has some of the best dubs under their stuff, so...
Did someone just say the Aaron body pillow? Like we know, so we went from Blady pillow, now it's just gonna be me on a body pillow. That's not happening. No, I was gonna want to buy that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough to say though that it should be a good thing. It's not gonna hurt anything. It'll just make it easier for us, more convenient.
It would make a bigger selection of anime to watch.
And help them out because. I mean, realistically, I think they realized maybe it wasn't beneficial for them to be going head-to-head because someone's going to lose in some scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not the people who own the company, so I don't know their thought process and everything, but I'm sure it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So this one... This topic kind of dragged out a bit.
No, listen, it's perfect. I mean,
it's good, but I mean, we got one more topic to talk about. Unless you want to save that for the next podcast.
No, we can keep going.
Might as well just put that now.
All right.
It's not going to be more than probably 30 minutes. Less than probably.
We're gonna head into the next topic. Last topic. Yeah. If you could make an anime, what would it be about? If you could make anime, what would you have it be about?
Definitely do one at a time with this, by the
way. Yeah. We'll start this one with Memory. You go ahead.
If I had to make my own anime,
Mac.
If I could, there'd definitely be fucking giant robots. That's for sure. I wouldn't say because like Gurren Lagann is like. It sort of has a story, but it's mainly like balls to the wall, giant robots fighting each other. And I would want mine to be like that, but I would also want it to have like a solid story with like some flashy characters and maybe a little bit of romance here and there.
Between the mechs?
No.
It's like mechs.
That'll be original though. You never see a romance.
Between mechs, yeah, like
that's fucking weird.
And then there'll be
my connector.
There'll be a mech lolly. There'll be a mech lolly.
Yeah, it's like a 4 foot tall mech.
Yeah, like
Oh,
those miniature chibi Gundam.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can see it happening now too. That's a scary.
They'll all
Yeah,
be regular
either
sized except
that-
for that one.
Either that or this. John said anime reactors living inside a giant robot. I was gonna say like a show about the art of anime reacting.
That'd be so weird, man. Like, is it gonna be okay? So our
Yeah, I'd
grandma
stop
is
watching
kind of-
anime.
No,
No, I'm kidding. I scratch that idea.
Nah,
And
I'm
that's
screwing
it
with
for
you, man.
this week, guys. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
What would you like? What would that be though? It'd be like you're watching some dude and he's like watching anime and doing reactions for it, and then like getting interrupted by his family or something. Like some sort of comedy or something.
no, dude. It's like, so now this week's drama is gonna be, oh, you got a copyright claim? No, oh god, copyright strike, oh god.
And then it just gets really
And
dramatic.
then they like spill water on their keyboard trying to make a live reaction.
I need a new one now. Fuck,
Well, that fucking sucks.
I can't take it. My microphone is old. I need a new one.
Oh god.
It doesn't have
Well,
a
that
snap
fucking
filter.
sucks.
Wow, dude, my audio didn't pick up. My render failed.
Dude, I gotta call my friend and ask about this. What happens when I can't do this? Don't worry, man. We got this. Oh god, that'd be
I'll
so
just start
bad.
uploading to Google Drive.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, mine would mainly just be big giant robots fighting each other.
Slamming into each other hard,
Maybe
man.
some mech lollies.
No,
Quality.
I would want some flashy characters, great music. Yeah.
All right, have it.
So it's like, so the question is like, what you would make if you made an anime?
Yeah.
I mean-
Yeah, you can even make this anime a remake of something.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably do something in the shonen genre just because it's probably the one that's more likely to do good per se. I mean, if you do a good shonen, then you're probably going to do pretty well in sales just because of the fact there's a huge fan base when it comes to shonen stuff. So probably something like that, especially because of the fact that I feel a lot of shonen stuff kind of falls short, especially newer aged shonen stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
the shonen genre was big in the 90s, but we didn't really care about flaws in anime as much back then. I mean, it was probably because it was still a newer thing, so you expect things to not be 100%. Now, in this day and age, like, it has to be perfect or like not at all kind of thing. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are like, if it's not perfect, then there's no reason to watch it.
Yeah, now people just put everything under a fucking microscope.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly genuinely think some things need to be that way, but you can't really just do that for everything, and that's kind of the problem. But yeah, something in the shonen genre that kind of brings back that 90s style of shonen stuff, because that's genuinely kind of dead now. I mean, you still have things like Dragon Ball and stuff going on, but I mean, look how well that's going. I mean, that's all I gotta say, but
Dragon Ball Super is loved by everyone, isn't it?
I mean,
I heard the latest episodes have been pretty sick, though.
I'd say probably the only thing that's not in that category would probably be like One Piece, because that is still pretty solid even now, aside from all the jokes that I make. I'd say it's probably one of the few that is actually worth watching now. I mean, Boku no Hero was good, I mean, but besides like those two, you don't really have like a strong shonen going on right now, so something towards those lines.
Anime be like,
yeah, because all I hear is the shonen, man.
Generic, dude. Generic shonen. Generic 90s shonen.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, that's something, I guess, right?
I mean,
Pretty sure Totoro feels like a 90s anime. I wasn't around then, but it's freaking good. So that's all I got to say about that. Let me know.
Don't listen to Habit. He knows nothing, even though he's watched like every single shonen from the 90s almost. He's watched almost every shonen you can think of. At least tried it.
Just hasn't finished. I know I have.
I've probably watched more shonen than you, but that's okay, man. You can have your wrong opinion.
Can I go back?
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right. So first off, though, I have to mention I saw a few things from different people in here about different stories that they would make. I saw the Otaku fangirl said, so the anime I would make is a verse harem called My Fish Boys, which is okay. An anime about a girl with a koi pond with 6 fish in it who turn into attractive boys to save her from the villain.
See ya. Boom. Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Boom. Heavy chat.
Anyways, for me though, if I had to make an anime, I would do something that I don't see enough of: college romance. Honestly, you know, we saw Golden Time. That was a college romance in many ways. But I want to see more romance that's not just high schoolers in Japan, you know, dealing with it. No, I want to see one that's, you know, older guys and girls, you know, having relationships, stuff like that, just in general. And I think, you know, centered around now the kind of hectic life that is college, at the same time, the hectic life of trying to find a job that you're going to be settling in with. You know, they can go into that. That could be like the drama behind everything, is just having to deal with the daily lives of, you know, all that on top of the workload they have to do. Because I really don't see that enough. I really, really do not. But yeah, that's something I would like to do.
Travis.
I don't know. There's a few different things that I could do. Like maybe, well, I could never do it, but maybe something along the lines of like a country in like the Olympics or something like that, maybe. Or
an anime?
Yeah.
No.
Or maybe like
Olympics.
Or maybe just like certain like sports that haven't really been done, or at least I've not seen. You know, you could do like a hockey one or a fencing one. Fencing, I haven't seen a fencing one. That could be pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
You could have like you know, darts. You could have like an old school version. Like you could have an old school darts anime. You know, where it's set in like the old days and stuff like that. You know, and that would be pretty cool to see something like that. But yeah, I think I'd do something along the lines of a sports anime that's probably not been done. Or I mean, a paintball one could be pretty fun as well. Paintballing anime
Paintball
could be
would be pretty cool too.
Yeah.
For me, I would have probably two stuff. Out of these two things, like I'd probably make an anime version. Oh well, I mean, I like psychological stuff, but no, I would make a Vagabond. It's a really good samurai. How it's based on a historical figure from Japan, Miyamoto Musashi. Really cool. In case anybody doesn't know, he's the person who made the book, the Book of Five Rings. So I don't know if anybody's read that, but yeah, fucking awesome. I would turn that into an anime, or maybe probably one of my favorite game series turn into a anime, which is Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid would be awesome. Please start with 3 though. So let's start in the.
Can I just mention Tribo Power telling me after all of anime stuff? You try doing college work, remembering 8 different shows, or like 20 different shows at a time. Please try that, and then come back to me and tell me why it's so easy to forget things like people's names and stuff.
Nope, you're forgetful.
Yeah.
I've actually thought of Memory's best, like Memory's dream anime is a guy, you know, going into Call of Duty, doing all the GBs and all that.
Yeah, and then selling his PS4.
Dude, you know what would be sweet though? Like an anime, like an anime series based on like the Call of Duty campaigns.
Yeah, no.
Some of the Call of Duty campaigns are freaking sick, dude. You can't lie about that.
Call of Duty 4's campaign was sick.
Don't give them ideas, dude. They'll do it.
No.
But a competitive anime would be, or a competitive gaming anime would be.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
But what I want to say about the Call of Duty campaigns, I'd say I'd rather that in like a real life, like a live action movie, so to say, rather than an anime. I don't think that kind of fits it, I guess, should I say, just an actual like American film or something like that,
Yeah.
Yo,
I wouldn't see that as an
like a
anime.
competitive gaming anime into which it's like an apocalyptic setting in which these gaming,
Yeah, sure.
people they have to face aliens in these games.
Yeah, kill me.
For the
No, I mean, a kind of an esports one playing some sort of maybe made up game. I don't know.
Right,
maybe
yeah.
you could base it on
I mean,
something
what gets
pretty
more
cool.
competitive than if you die in the game, you die in real life?
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
We already have Sword Art.
imagine all gillied up in anime form.
Yo, that would be sick.
animated.
Though. A sniping anime, like something like that. That would be sweet. That'd be
yeah, that'd be
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
Right.
gunslinger girl, dude.
sweet. Yeah, right.
That's Call of Duty anime
Yeah.
with
Um,
lollies.
No.
Okay, so yeah, we're done talking about the topics. Is there any questions?
We had one question earlier from Usama Siduk. What have you guys been watching except anime? If you just ignore this, I don't mind. So like you mean like anything but not anime related?
Yeah, I
Has
think
anyone
just
watched-
non-anime related stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Like ongoing or just period?
I think he just means anything in general.
Football weekly, because I like football, or soccer, should I say?
Wait,
'cause
what did he ask?
most people are Americans.
Because what are you watching besides anime? So
I watch a couple of ongoing TV shows, but I mean they're on break right now. They're on like break right now, like Supernatural, Arrow, Flash,
I hear that in the background. That's so annoying.
Blind
doing
Spot.
I pretty much just watch like football every Sunday now that it's started
Watching
back up.
baseball. Watch a lot of baseball.
Yeah, I watch football or soccer. I'll say soccer.
Oh, Stranger Things on Netflix.
I
is not
heard
bad,
that's
actually.
good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
A lot of people talking about him.
What are you, Miles? What are you doing?
Nothing.
I know that was you, man. I saw it. I went to Discord. I was watching whose mic was doing that.
I wasn't doing anything, but okay.
The last time I went to a movie was that newest like rock movie that just came out. I can't think what it's called. It's that comedy or whatever. Where the dude's where the dude's some like fat guy or whatever, and then he ends up getting bullied and ends up turning into like some CIA agent or some shit.
Jesus
But the
Christ.
last time I went to the movies was to see the World of Warcraft movie.
I
It
saw
was
War
alright.
Dogs.
It was alright, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you played World of Warcraft.
Dexter and Breaking Bad go.
I only went
Yo,
to the
Dexter,
see it
yes.
because my brother.
I gotta watch Dexter.
Dexter's fucking great, dude.
That would be a great anime.
I've
So
seen
was Breaking
Oh my
Bad.
god, yeah, it would.
I've seen quite a
Breaking
few
Bad.
episodes of it.
What?
Dexter.
Yeah, I've seen like
Dexter.
I love Dexter.
5 or 6
It's
episodes.
so
I
good.
made a video on my channel a long time ago about that.
Go look it up
Sherlock
right now.
is good.
Sherlock's pretty good.
Yeah.
Haven't seen much of it though.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was next level.
Yeah,
So was
Breaking
Well,
Bad was
honestly-
such an amazing show.
Prison
the
Break.
only TV show I watch is
Prison Break?
Walking Dead.
I liked Homeland. Homeland is still one of my favorite
Dead.
shows.
Did anyone
I
watch
like-
Prison Break, or are you all noobs?
No, I watched
Oh,
like 1 or 2 episodes of Prison Break. I
So you're a noob.
didn't get to it. Yeah.
It's God status, dude. I'm telling you, watch it. It's worth it.
I've heard good things about it. Like the guy was sent to prison. He's supposed to protect someone or something like that, or get someone out.
I mean, it's not a spoiler because if you read the thing, then you would know what it's about. Some dude, like his brother, goes to prison, and he purposely goes to prison to break him out.
Right. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing I watch at times, I don't really like the new guy who's the doctor, but I watch Doctor Who
Doctor
quite a
Who?
lot because I'm British, so obviously I'm gonna watch it. But I don't really like the Doctor Who's in it right now, so I don't really watch it.
You know, I've heard that from every single fan of the show that they're really not like they don't
Dude.
hate him. They just always say like, nah.
The 2 doctors before him were like the best ones we've
Yeah.
ever had, and then it turns into this. It's like, come on.
You know what's funny? I've never seen like the whole series of Doctor Who. I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but I actually kind of like it. It's not bad.
What is
I watched it from like some guy from called Christopher Eccleston. I don't know if you watched any of his episodes, but
I watched it in 2000 something. I watched that in 2005.
I watched Christopher Eccleston, and then obviously David Tennant, and then Matt Smith, and then
I think the best ones because they were cool.
Matt Smith and David Tennant. David Tennant was the best.
What's Kamen Rider? Yeah.
Kamen Rider in the U.S. we only had one season of it. That was Masked Rider. If anyone remembers that, like during the Power Rangers era.
No,
isn't that the fucking dude, the one character from One Punch Man too?
No, but they make a lot of references to anime. There's a lot of references to like Masked Rider or Kamen Rider in anime nowadays.
Yeah, there's a character in One Punch Man named Kamen Rider.
Yeah,
Moomin Rider. That's what it is.
Right, that's a reference to Kamen Rider.
Yeah, it's a parody. Yeah.
But Kamen Rider's not bad. I mean, I'm not into those shows anymore because Power Rangers to me kind of just I grew out of it. It's not that I hate it. I just.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts wouldn't even be an anime. It'd be like a Disney movie.
I agree with Chief Anime Officer about Democrat.
Probably, since it's a Disney property.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, I guess Square Enix does have stuff that's anime.
I'd love to watch it, though.
I've watched Skins. I watch all the Skins.
No, I didn't watch that. I watched some of Friends back in the day. That was pretty fun.
I'll be there for you.
I mean, all Skins is like a druggy show, so.
I just watched when I was younger. I watched some program called like Wilder Heart. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that. But it was kind of like a wild type thing because I was like.
Gary, you're an asshole for writing that. Can we discuss Blade reviewing Diabolical Lovers?
Yeah, kill me.
Oh man, why?
Delete it.
I don't see that question. Where'd it go? Where did that question
Literally worse than us watching Super Lovers.
No, it wasn't, dude. It's not.
Literally worse.
Cage Crew is gonna be amazing, though. I don't know about you guys.
The difference is he just watched it for fun. He watched it for fun. We watched Super Lovers because you guys gave us likes.
I watched it for reasons. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
And I do plan on reading the second season of it because I might as well. I started it already.
I
have it.
What?
Would you want Destiny to be an anime?
No.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not.
That'd be kind of cool though. Imagine that. See, like the actual.
And Halo.
Halo was a decent.
Oh yeah, they did. They did.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it was actually all right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is what Shadow Blazer just said. Is Square Enix actually has quite a few anime. So I mean, I guess I could see Kingdom Hearts becoming an anime. I mean, they have that like English manga. They have like the English manga.
I know there's a fan project going down with Kingdom Hearts, but that's really about it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them coming out with something real since, I mean, they have, like, a manga out, so you might as well, you know?
Halo anime, yeah, it's called.
Yeah, that's not a thing, man. I think you're on drugs.
Manga is kind of like just important events of the...
What the hell?
Yeah, let me know. Halo anime, yeah, they made a thing where several studios made different types of like anime for it, essentially.
Yeah, it's called Halo Legends, isn't it?
Yeah, Halo Legends, yeah.
Otaku fan, I don't know if that's a good compliment.
You need to
more
watch
strength than anyone else because he watched Lovers.
Well, they have Final Fantasy VII Advent Child, the movie, so...
But it's not really an anime.
They have Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, and they also have another one.
I think it's the Lost Cell or something like that, or Lost something.
Yeah, it's not a 3D film, it's a 2D film.
That's an anime one, yeah.
Did everyone play Halo here?
Hey, Excel Saga. I'm surprised everyone here knows, and anyone knows Excel Saga.
What about Halo?
I said, did everyone here play Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Halo. I don't think there's
memory.
Yeah, I didn't play all of it, but I played it.
What was everyone's favorite Halo game?
2 or 3.
Halo 3.
Halo 3.
Best game.
Yeah. Halo 3.
Team SWAT, baby.
Best game. Honestly, I had the most memories on Halo 3 out of any gaming experience that I've had. It was just so good back in the day.
I'm a nerd. I played semi-professionally in Halo 3.
I didn't play. I played like all the fun game modes back in the day. You know where you could get into those infected things where.
Oh, I used to love that, man. When you run around the shotgun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was loads. There was like custom.
Dude, the
maps
best
galore,
one was
man. You
like
could
the
go out
fat
on the map
kid,
and stuff.
the fat kid stuff.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
no, that was great.
What is this turned into?
Dude, but it
We gotta- we
was
should-
so good. We are the gaming A team now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start playing Halo 3 on here instead. Custom game types you guys can join.
If you want us to do gaming streams,
No, man. No.
No, we're not
no.
doing gaming stuff. I'd rather
No.
die.
okay. But yeah, I think that about does it for this stream. I don't think we have any more questions.
Yeah, Take Two was good.
But yeah, we said 3 topics. Hopefully this was cool to listen to. And next week, stay tuned for next week as we'll have a different host hosting it. And we'll probably be talking about the end of the anime season, I think, because isn't pretty much everything coming to a close next week?
At least near it, yeah. Most
I
stuff's coming.
don't know if we'll
We
do it
might
next
do
week
a-
or the week after. I don't know.
We might do a ReZero final thoughts
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
And then the week after that, probably the close of everything, because everything should be closed, not next week, but the week after, right? Like literally
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, because I think most stuff's already up until like 11 at least, or
Okay.
Yeah. Most
Okay.
of it's like 13, 12 episodes. So
yeah. So
yeah.
Fair enough.
yeah, so
Okay.
probably not. So next week we'll probably talk about ReZero. Then the week after we'll talk about the end of the season and all that.
All right. No problem. All right. So with that, guys, the Otaku 18 is out.
Signing out.
Whoa. See you later. everyone.
Okay, Warriors!
We'll see you all in our next video.
Adios.
Warriors OVA.